Hello everyone. This is Sifa Technologia, and today I'm going to introduce to you a software that I have been using to edit my videos on my other channel, Sifa Scholar, and teach you how to use it. And that software is this one, Wavepad. It is an interesting software, and I'll shortly explain to you the history, how I even came across this thing, and how to use it. I came across this thing about, I think, 1 or 2 months ago when I was searching for a good audio editor to make uh, to edit my videos for the other channel. It is honestly a good thing, a bit simple and not as good as something like Adobe Premiere, but it is good and it will get you to where you need to go. So this is now the work environment. Wavepad is an app created by NCH Software. The company, you can see their name right here, and you could see their logo when this was loading up. It was released in 2004, but it has changed a long time since then, and the stable release and that the final version was version 16.92 and it released on 3rd of November 2022. It is written in C++ and it is on Windows, Mac OS, Android, and iOS. It has both a free version and a paid version. I currently have the free version right here and it has some features. The paid version has some features that this one doesn't, and that is honestly not oh, optimal, but it will get you across. The languages it's available in are English, German, French, Italian, Spanish, Japanese, Chinese, Korean, Swedish for PewDiePie, Dutch, Portuguese, and Russian for Putin if he ever wants to make a YouTube channel. And if you want to download it, you can just search up Wavepad Audio Editor and you can go to their website and go to NCH software website. It is good. And if you want to get it on your phone, this is the QR code. I'll hold it for a second here if you want to use it. Yeah. Now we will continue. This app has a lot of features and I'll be explaining them. So firstly, on the home panel right here, you have new and we have the new and open functions. Of course, you can read them here. New is for making a file on here. It's usually used for things like recording and the like. And open, you can just open some file you have. Don't look at that. Yeah. Save, which is different on paid and on unpaid actually. Save on the free version saves it as a Wavepad project, and it's honestly not as good as the other one. But if you are willing to pay, or you're willing to scan the free trial version, save scum it, you can save it as MP3. It will change the original file, reverse. It will not save it as a copy, but it will overwrite the original file. There's undo and redo, which you know what they are. Undo goes back to the last thing you did. Redo goes forward to the last thing you did. History, you can check everything that has happened to it. Reduce voice, use vocal reducer to reduce vocals in your audio. I think filters out your own speech. I genuinely do not know what it means by that. Join basically, yeah, basically means you can stitch together multiple files back to back or different types of files. Cut it. You can select a part of an audio and then, as the name suggests, cut it out. There's copy, of course, it's copy. There's paste, it's paste. There's load CD and burn CD. These require another thing. Load CD is already there because it's not too bad. Burn CD requires another software that you can choose to install while you are installing the audio audio editor itself. Then there is bookmark and patch. Bookmark is, you know, it's a bookmark. Of course, it's a bookmark. Then there is patch. Huh. I've never used this one actually, but it says it can convert different types of audio files to etcher. That's really useful. Then there is mix, audio mixing. There's paste mix, pasting over something or after something, mixing with file, and multi-track mixing. Multi-track mixing is a bit complicated, but I'm sure you can learn. There's silence. Of course, it's silence. You just make a part of it shut up. There's volume. It's the app itself. It's not related to the file, I think. And then there is options. Okay, so the next tab we are going to check is the edit one. It has some things that are the same as the home one, which like there is join and there is other stuff like history, but and there is mix, but it's separated, I think, here. But there are also some others that we will get over. There is delete. You remember how cut made it so that a part of something was deleted? Well, deleting basically deletes that whole entire track and undoes your entire progress. So don't typically use that unless you want to just delete something and you don't want to use it anymore. But be really careful when using these. Some horrible things have happened, and I do not want them to be repeated again. Splitting is what it sounds like. You can piece apart the audio file you have there and take it into multiple pieces. Join I already explained. There is trim, which I think is a filter that makes silence basically unnoticeable or just cuts out all silence altogether. There's silence again, my boy. There is cleanup. Now, cleanup itself has a lot of different things about it, and I'll load up a file for you to demonstrate. I'll go open. Do not read here. You know what? Why am I even showing you? I'll be back. Alright, we are back, and I loaded up King Dice's theme from Cuphead over here, and I can show you how different things work now. So, here is cleanup. You can do multiple things with it, and first area is noise reduction, which is exactly what it sounds like. There's noise removal wizards, which you can choose to edit out or filter different parts of it. Like here, you select the type of noise, and the wizard just filters them out for you, and you don't have to worry about them. Be aware this is sometimes faulty, but it usually works really well. So yeah, that's that. Then in the noise reduction area, we have noise gate. It makes it so your voice can't get louder than a certain threshold. For example, if you set the noise gate to something around here, you won't be hearing it as loud anymore. Then there is automatically selects and removes noise. These two are, I think, related to this one, but I'm not too sure. And there is this thing, you grab noise samples. I am honestly not sure what that means. And this thing is related to this thing because using this thing you can do spectral suppression, whatever that is. I've never used it. There's click and pop removable, which is for clicking, of course, like this. You can use the cleanup tool to edit those things out, and the click and pop removal to edit those clicking noises. And this is auto, and this is automatic. Yes, yes, yes. Automatic gain and automatic thing. It is basically like noise gate, I think. High pass filter. Oh, so that's what these are used for. You can make it so only different types of voices are present. Like you can make it so isn't heard or isn't heard. I'm sorry if you have to experience that. There's a band pass filter. Is both of these things at the same time. It's basically just noise gate again. Then there is offset correction. I genuinely do not know what the DC stands for. If anyone knows, put it in the comments. And there is oh yeah, this thing works. The de-esser. De-esser like this. It makes it so words with more weight on them, like S, Z, Ch, J, and Sh. Those things are less annoying, which is really useful. Use this thing a lot more if you are going to use Wavepad. Like it's really useful. And there is reducing reverb, which is exactly what it sounds like. You don't have echoing anymore. I think you have echoing right here, but I am not too sure, and I do not care. And I do not know how to use this, but it swaps the left and right audio channels. So next one, sorry, I already explained. Duplicate. It is again duplicating the file here. For example, I hit it and then another file pops up with the exact mistakes that I've made on this thing. Copy to new. It's this, but it just closes the thing and opens up a new project. Paste mix, I already explained. Mix with file. I think it uploads an entire project into this one. And then redactor B, really useful for YouTubers who cannot stop with their mouse. And yeah, one second, what does this sound? No, wait, that's too loud. I can't show. We have insert file. You can upload a file into a specific part of this thing. It is useful, but you can also just copy and paste the file. So there's repeat loop. This could have been so useful. Basically, makes something constantly repeat in the background. I think. Then there is reverse. It's exactly what it sounds like. There is loss of semi-free. It doesn't encode it. We can just edit it right away. Why would you do that? Metadata. Oh, it's editing the files, tags, and the name itself. This is editing samples. Like you copied something. Great. Now you have to, you can edit it right there. Then there is levels that we're going to be checking out. There's amplify. It is for making your voice louder or more silent, no, with a lower tone. It basically makes it so you're either louder or more silent. There's normalize, which is exactly the same as noise gate again. There's compress. I do not recommend you use this, but it basically makes it compressed. It's really squeezes it together and makes it more silent. Then there is audio gain, makes it consistent, so it just cuts off the top part, I guess. A little bit off the top and your whole head is gone. There is the equalizer. There, just volume. Oh, that's useful. Basically, it searches out specific frequencies, like something is this frequency. It searches the whole audio file and looks for other other places with that same frequencies and shows them to you. I think this is a use, so you can adjust them. There's fading, and you know what fading is. It's basically at the end or at the beginning of something you add the, like it's getting dragged into the silence. There is stereo pan. All right, so there is silence again. There is an advertisement for the other products. You can pay attention or not. And now we have the effects. Yay! So first of all, basic. You can choose different types of the sound effects and add them to your file. So instead of having to, manually download the effects from the internet, you can just grab something from here and shove it into this thing. The more popular ones by demand. These are just editing tools. We'll get into that there. You can explore this part yourself. There's Pro. Oh, voice changer. I'll be using that later. And I think these things gather some special effects and some functions of the app itself and put them into here so you can use them more easily. There is echo, adding echo. Why? I don't know why you would want that too much. There is adding reverb. There is adding. No, wait. Oh. Oh. This makes it so you can change the volume over time. There is chorus. And oh, it basically adds a chorus effect. Have you ever heard it? Like some people singing, it's really nice. You can add that. There's effect chain. You can add multiple of these things at the same time. There is speed and pitch, which are exactly what they sound like. You can change the speed or you can change the pitch so you sound like someone who either just woke up or someone who just huffed helium. There is voice. Here, you can change it. How it looks and sounds. What is anonymous? No. Oh. There's a cleanup tool again. There's what is it? Direct SFX effect. These two are effects too. From VST plugin and a DirectX. I don't know what that means. There are fade and reverse again here. Compress is here too. What is this? Yeah, I don't really know what is going on here, but if you do know, you can guide us in the comment section. There is another ad for this other products. I'm just gonna stop mentioning this thing, by the way. And this is for the recording. Keep in mind, recording on this app may be good because you don't need to upload things on it anymore, but it's also bad because there are honestly way better alternatives for just normal recording. Also, if you record it, it saves it as a type of Wavepad file, so I don't honestly recommend you record the things on this app itself. I recommend you do it on other things and just upload the files onto here because you'll be changing those files. And it's just honestly easier to work with files that are other things instead of this. So there's the record. It's just normal recording. What do you expect me to say? There is overdub, which you can put it over something that's already playing and record over it. Voice activated. We're recording by voice. Huh. If you want to, you can activate recording, I guess. There you can activate record streaming audio. Interesting. You can listen to your own recording while you are recording. You can see the levels of sound, like the decibels. You can count down before you turn it on and off. There's a metronome, really useful, but not here. And you can change the options. Here are the different options. Here's the decibel play right away. You can see how loud my voice is. And yeah. So, next one. Tools. This is mostly things from other. No, no. So there's batch again. Hello again, my dear friend batch. There's ringtone. You can get add it to your phone to use as a ringtone. Okay, that's might be useful if removing noise. It's noise removal wizard. Reducing voice. Vocal reducer, specifically your own voice. That thing is more general. This thing is specifically human voices. So I'm sorry, robots. So there's isolate voice. You can grab your own voice and extract it from the file. So it's not with background music or something. Peak finder, like when you were in high school finder, it searches for the file and finds the peak. Like I think the peak for this file is here. It's basically the most amount of noise something has. Key detector, detecting the key of the audio. You can, you know, like the key of A minor or something. Then there is FT, which allows you to analyze mix of sound frequency. Oh, this is for analyzing sound frequencies and seeing what they are currently right now. There is TFFT. This is for period of time. This is for exactly right now, if you're wondering. SFX library, your sound effects and different silliness that you have gathered and put someplace so you can extract them from. There's text to speech. Oh, I didn't know this app has a text to speech. So if anyone wants some cheap text to speech device, here it is. You don't have to pay it anymore. I suggest Balabolka, but this one works, I guess. There's navigation. You can what? What is it? Navigate speech from the recognized text. Very interesting. There's surround again. Hello again, my dear friend surround. You can make a playlist and release it as SoundCloud or something. And there's Mixpad multi-tracking. Mixpad is another app you can get, another thing you can get while you're installing this thing actually. When you're installing it, there are multiple apps that you can install alongside it. One of those is, once again, Videopad over here, which I will be introducing to you in a later date. One of them is Wavepad, one of them is Mixpad, and there are others too, but I don't remember them. Then there is a shortcut to the options. I don't know why you would need another shortcut, but there is specifically voice, some other stuff that were found, like isolating, reducing, navigating, text to speech, adding effects, changing the speed, changing your voice. I have not tried this, but I will try it in the future. Then exporting, uploading this file to something else, like here saving it as a something, uploading it to the cloud, this place as a cloud, uploading to YouTube, to your email, and putting it on a video. And then there are the help options, the different apps that I mentioned actually. Here is Wavepad for mobile. I don't know if the mobile version is good because I'm using this one. I honestly don't want to re-download everything, but if you want to, you can go and try it. There is Mixpad Multitrack. It's for recording and mixing. If you want to be a SoundCloud rapper, there is SoundTap. It's streaming service for audio. Voxel, voice changer, live actually. Desk FX, enhancer, nice. Zulu DJ, it's a DJ software, what you expect me to say. And this is for Express Burn. Do you remember at the beginning I talked about these two options and that they required a separate app? This app is the app for it, for burning and doing things with CDs. And this is for that thing too, but this is a ripper. I do not understand what that means. This is a sound converter. For example, you can convert your project into MP3 or something. There's Crescendo. It is a notation editor. Weird. Then there's Golden Records, which is it's a converter to. No wait. What what does it mean by analog? Oh, I think this means it can do with old floppy disk or something. There's Videopad that I mentioned. You can go ahead and get it. It's a good app, but it's not too interesting. Wait, do we call it a PPP instead of APP? It doesn't matter. Then there is ToneGen. It is an audio test zone, which is, I think, automatically on this place too, but it has more features on that place. And then this is for seeing the other products. They couldn't show them all here. And this place is to put your favorites. And this place is to customize it. So that is pretty much everything that this thing has to offer, besides these things that don't really matter. They do matter, but eh, do I really have to mention everything? So, no, I don't think so. So yeah, this thing I introduced to you today is Wavepad Audio Editor by NCH software, niche software, whatever that is. And it's a really good starting app for if you want to start to learn audio editing. Adobe is a better option. It has more features, but it's also way more complicated. So it's not good for just people who just want to start. This place is more simple, but it is powerful. So if you are just starting out, I recommend starting at Wavepad. Just remember to save scum. Actually, don't. Why am I saying that? Don't save scum. That's illegal. That's pirating, I think. So yeah, this was it all. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss me and the others. So yeah, have a nice day. Yeah. Good day.